They used, I think, like a pack of biscuit and some sachet water in Africa. Like that was the transfer fee. So the toughest one I faced was when I was in Watford, when I had my Achilles broken. I've cheap what I've wanted before starting my career, and of course I want to go further with the national team.
You just recently renewed with Udinese until 2024. Can you talk a little bit about that, and what are the key factors that led you to make this decision?
I think I've had difficult seasons when I was in Watford, and I think Udine gave me the chance to start playing again and enjoy football again. And it's a family that I've known really well. I've been with for years, and for them giving me an opportunity to renew, and also I'm loving it out here in Italy as well. And I know I can improve more by renewing one more extra year, so I can spend more time and I keep enjoying the game.
How has it been to be involved with the Pozzo family, and how much have they helped you throughout your career?
They've really done a lot. They've really helped me build my career. They want to see me a part of the family every single year, and this is something that it's kind of a pledge from the beginning since I met them during the under 17 World Cup in Dubai. And yeah, that was my first approach. And since then, I've been loving it. And of course, it's been ups and downs since I started with them. And but still, them still giving me they're still believing in me, believing I can. There's a lot more to offer, and that gives me a lot of confidence to keep working with them.
And you were talking that at Watford, you weren't enjoying it as much as you are now at Udine. What are some of the important things for you as a player, as a human, that makes you enjoy what you do?
Well, I think now I'm having more chances of playing more. I've had more opportunities of improving, because if I'm not playing, I will have the chance to improve. So I've been having more games here, and the coaches that I've been working with here, they've really they've had so much confidence in me, and when your manager has so much confidence in you, you have no excuse for improving. So I've been pushing myself to the limits just to fit in the team properly. And I know, of course, there are most times we play. We have game plans through me, and I've been trying to do my best to help the team.
And talking about manager, Andrea Sottil obviously is your current manager. What are your thoughts about him? His tactics, like, what do you like about him?
I think it makes it clear during the preparations before each game what he really wants, and I understand it really well, because when the manager passes his information clearly to the boys, it's left for the boys to anticipate and do exactly what he said.
You guys started it off the season off amazing. You shocked the entire world. You were top of the table for a few weeks. Did the team expect this going into this Serie A season, or did it just happen?
We want to, Udinese is a club since I arrived that always have a standard every single league, every single season to achieve big things. And we as the players, we're not surprised, because we know what we've got in the locker room. We know the players we've got, and we know what we can achieve if we keep focusing on each and every single game that comes. And we want to approach every single game the same way. And it's been a good first part of the season, and we're happy. But there's still possibility that we can finish above the position we are right now.
Talking about fans in Udine, what do you like the most about the city of Udine? Is there something in particular?
I just love going to training every morning, and that's what I enjoy more. But they're lovely people, because most times, of course, when we have days off, we go to restaurants. We see the fans sometimes at the restaurant, or we go for drinks or something like that. It's always amazing, and we always welcome. They always try to come around. We have a chat. We just talk about the games sometimes. It's really fun.
What is your favorite moment at the stadium so far?
It was my first goal when I arrived. I think it was against Verona or something. Yeah. that was my first game, and that was my first start. It was less than 5 minutes when I had my first goal of SERIE, and it was incredible.
Talking a little bit about your career, you've played in Africa, in England, and in Spain. How was it to play in the different countries? Was there a big difference between each league?
I think when I played in Spain, it was a bit more technical, and England was a little bit more intense physically. And I think before I left Spain to England, I had those two things in me already, the physical part and the technical part as well. So it was a bit easy for me to work with a couple of managers that I met there. But in Italy now, I'm enjoying it because it's all around football, both physically, aggressively, tactically as well. And really, for me, I'm adapted to it because it's something that I think I've had, and playing in a league like this is bringing out a lot of potential in me.
Throughout your career, what are some of the toughest challenges that you had to face and that you had to overcome as a professional athlete and just as a human? What are some of those things that you had to always kind of, how do you focus? How do you stay on track?
Well, I think the worst thing a player would say during their careers is getting injured, and when you're injured, you're off track for a couple of time. It depends on how long is the injury you get. So the toughest one I've faced was when I was in Warford, when I had my Achilles broken, and it was really tough because I was out for like 11 to 12 months before I started playing. So it was really tough for me because I was home for like 3 to 4 months without doing nothing. Mentally I was like really drained.
You've of course played for your country, for Nigeria. How is it to play for your own home country? How is that feeling? Can you like describe it to us?
Is emotional. It's something every Nigerian player out there in Europe want to be part of. And when I had my chance, that was on the '17 World Cup. It's an incredible feeling. For me, I've achieved what I've wanted before starting my career, and of course I want to go further with the national team. But at the point we've got a lot of good players right now in Europe doing well for their club side, and it's always going to be a competition. But for me, what I'm focused on is just to keep fit and keep going. Of course, I believe probably my chance will come again.
How did you start playing football? What was was there somebody that inspired you? Someone? How did your career start off, even from just when you were a little kid?
I have a bigger brother that loves playing football as well, and my mom is a nursery school teacher, and of course she wanted us to further our education and things like that. So, but my brother was really into football than me. So what he did was to call myself and call a couple of my friends, and he started training us. Like he just formed a group and we started training, and from there a youth football team in my city developed interest when we had a game with them, and they used I think like a pack of biscuit and some sachet water in Africa. Like that was the transfer fee. So that was how I went to join the football academy. That I started playing from there. Then I had an opportunity to go for the under 17 trials, and from there that was how it happened.